people, the long-awaited return of Death Battle. Now, this reaction happened a lot sooner than anticipated. It was originally supposed to come out tomorrow, but apparently I guess something must have happened with their schedule. It must have been an error on their part. So, yeah, yes, James Bond versus John Wick. I may have actually underestimated Bond, so if I lose this one, it'll be my third loss, so, because I went to Team Wick. But anyway, let's go to the thing, shall we? I will be changing the name of this once I'm done streaming it, and I will be getting the Jack stream set up later today. So, yes, you get to witness the reaction in a new light, essentially. So, anyways, you want to see the original video, it'll be in the description as always. And yes, it is now time for a new light of reactions being in this particular layout. So anyways, like I said, you want to see the original videos, it'll be in the description when I put this on the YouTube. So yeah.
James Bond, the world
Bond.
famous secret agent
James Bond.
007.
John Wick, the
John
legendary hitman
Wick.
who did the impossible.
Whether they fly solo or operate on behalf of the government, the world is filled with professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
But which one of cinema's super assassins is packing Parabellum? and
You
which
do
one
know
will
that
live to
Bond
die
is a
another
book
day?
character, right,
He's
Death
Whiz
Battle?
Man Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So yes, I also enjoyed
From
my
the
break.
shores of Crab Key to the crap stables of Casino Royale, from Russia with love to Moonraker at the edge of outer space, no man has saved the world more times than Bond.
James Bond. He's the OG action hero, the slickest Scot there ever was, the coldest warrior of the swingin' 60s.
After a climbing accident in the French Alps took his parents, the young James studied abroad and graduated to the Ministry of Defense, just in time for World War II.
He rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy. And when you find the thing you're good at, in his case wanting murder, never do it for free.
So, after the war, James decided on Her Majesty's...
Though it is popular theory, James Bond is not a code name. His parents, Andrew and Monique de la Crosse Bond. Again, if I butcher these names, I apologize. I'll let it slide. And each Bond from the Connery to Brosnan is the same person.
Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was given his first 2 state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass, and basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years. From the novels to the movies to the comics and games.
Okay, I was about to say,
tons of times,
I should play
they're all
007,
still
a
Bond.
007 game on my
Bond is a
channel. I'm not
master of
sure if that would be a good
infiltration,
option.
disguise, acrobatics,
While Daniel Craig era of Bond films followed their own continuity separate from the previous films, Bond himself is not so different a character that he is not to be composited. That he cannot be composited. So, they're pretty much compositing all the Bonds, but using Daniel Craig's likeness. So, that's fine. I guess. I guess that makes sense. I mean, if you're gonna include all of Bond's stuff, you might as well include everything.
diving, skiing, boating, climbing, horseback riding, airplane pilot, swordsman, knife fighter, knife thrower, people thrower.
And deadliest of all, gamer. Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action semi-automatic pistols. While it only carries 9 rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment.
And a microdermal sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
It even comes with unique ammo that breaks apart upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds. Traveling like a bullet, but hitting like a shotgun.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's
Yep.
just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered.
This mix of styles is likely the Welsh self-defense system known as Goshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special
Goshinkwai.
Air Service.
Though that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability. Bucking, banging, laying down pipe. He's so proficient at seduction, it actually feels more like a superpower.
Look, we're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only describe as superhero shit. Look at this. So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated. Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive clicker like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest.
Okay, let me read the gadgets. Standard Walther PPK-S. Sniper rifles, revolvers, rocket launchers, machine guns, knives, shotguns, and grenades. Gadgets: attach case, laser watch, exploding pen, Blail rocket belt, ultrasonic cufflinks, Rift's mounted dart gun, echolocation earbuds, X-ray smartphone, and Aston Martin DB5.
As well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden
I mean,
within his belt buckle.
They're gonna
That's
have to
only the
include the car.
semi-normal shit.
I mean,
He's
it's not
carried
a
earbuds
James
that give
Bond
him
fight
super
without his
hearing,
car.
X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible, and a frigging jetpack. You've gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
His dick!
the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about him. Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke screens, and of course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
God, just look at him. Living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never
He really enjoys the act of torture. Well then. Definitely another sign that I might have underestimated Bond.
forgets a pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Bond is strong enough to hold his own against superhuman henchmen like Oddjob and Jaws, who can
Okay,
lift up
okay. Overcame lobotomy with the power of love. Stole a skydiver's parachute mid-drop. Often knocks out henchmen in one punch. Crushed a man's skull in flip-flops. Dodged a Solix agitator laser beam. Survived 13 Gs without passing out. Tortured in North Korea for 14 months. Defeated Le Cheffre, Le Grand, Gustav Graves, and Safin. There was other villains, you know.
van off the ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having his
Like Spectre and various other
At
ones.
his best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank and missiles while in free fall and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less. And plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's bum 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 long lost adopted brother, which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But that's why we love the old Scottish so-and-so. Who else could escape a giant space laser by kite surfing on a tsunami? What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the business, and nobody does it better.
Alrighty. Here comes
You
John
ever
Wick.
just screw up, like really badly, like make the worst mistake ever. So bad you're just fucked for the rest of your life?
Yes. Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted him after she died very recently. So yeah, pretty big mistake.
And this man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba Yaga, but he's not the boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman, John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
The full story of this Spectre is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the
Let's see
Russo-
here. Full name Jonathan Wick, Nee Jardini Jovanovich. I don't know how to pronounce these names again, so I'll let it slide. Height 6'1", 185 centimeters. Place of birth Belarus. Raised by Ruska Roma. Sigma male. Aliases Baby Yaga, the Devil, the Legendary Hitman.
Roma crime syndicate.
So they're gonna have to
age
reference the
before
game.
moving to America
Since-
and making a name for
And no,
himself
I'm
in
not
its
talking
criminal
about
underworld.
Fortnite logic, because
Terrifying enough
Fortnite's
to
not
scare
canon.
the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
Almost no one who has fought him directly has lived to tell the tale.
Oof.
So which specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal, Keanu Reeves.
Reeves combines Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself.
Let's see. It is speculated that Wick was a former member of the United States Marine Corps, given the Fortis Fortuna Avutat. Aduvat. Again, I am not good at pronouncing any of these names, so I'll let it slide.
Himself as possible while using his opponent's own weight against them.
Tattoo
So
on his
his
back.
go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder.
And boy, if that isn't Wick to a T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil. A number 2 pencil. And thanks to John's precise understanding of the human body, he can target weak points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine.
Okay. Just for 1 second, Wiz. Remington 1875, Heckler and Koch P30L, P30L, Glocks, Glock 26, Glock 17, Glock 34, Glock 19X. God, that's a lot of Glocks. Kimber Warrior, Kimber Super Carry, Colt Model 1903, Pocket Hammerless, and TTI STI 2011 Combat Master.
Guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though Wick prefers
Oh
his
God, he has more. Kohari, Arms CA415, TR1 Ultralight, Benelli M4 Super 90, Benelli M2 Super 90, 6 Saucer MPX Copperhead, TTI 6 Sawyer, sorry if I butchered these names again, I will let it slide, MPX Carbine, knives, remote detonators, bulletproof suit, and vest.
This Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 Parabellum.
Which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back. If he's got a view to a kill, you can bet he's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him.
It also helps him blend into the shadows for some sick stealth kills, and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick eventually joined the Tarasov mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers. A grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine
Yep, they're referencing the game.
But maybe this Angel of Death was more human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life.
Let me guess, the
and
pen's gonna
retire.
explode.
Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
And he lived happily
That-
ever after. Well, until his former boss's snot-nosed son screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone, his last tether to a happy life. So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over
Count the 4th that's
300
coming
bodies
out.
in his wake.
300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no escape. He survived being stabbed, rammed.
Okay. Got revenge for his dog, cut off his own finger with the minimal signs of pain, performed surgery on himself, expert in several forms of martial arts, survived getting shot and falling off of a Continental Hotel, defeated Miss Perkins, Vigo, Cassian, Ernest, and Zero. And no, this is not Mega Man Zero. I will let that elephant in the room get kicked out of there right now.
By cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert.
Oh crap.
Previous movie there.
Survived being stabbed, rammed
Sorry
by
about that,
cars,
accidentally
shot
made it
in
my
the stomach,
thing.
blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Did you have to seriously make a Fortnite joke? Boomstick. Bitch slap.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone, and body slam 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Kimura, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely a quantum of solace to rest. Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that.
Alright.
All right, the
Let's
combatants
see
are
if
set. You've run the
this
data
is my
to all
3rd loss.
possibilities.
It's no time to die for a death
That was not funny, and you know it, Boomstick. Anyways, moving on to the fight. Is this SFM or is this Blender? It looks like SFM.
And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
Okay, here we go.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Oh man, I really want Wick to win, but I know I'm gonna lose.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
Fair. Oh, the Aston Martin. Wow. Fucking haywired the fucking car.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Third loss of the season.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Oh, do grow up, 007.
Third loss.
I never
Damn
thought
it.
Wick could lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial
Let me
artist.
see here. Oh, so this one was actually super relatively close. Okay. I'll respect that. James Bond, faster reflexes, superior aim, wider variety of opponents, clever problem solving, not specialized in assassination, higher pain tolerance stamina, more coverage from body armor, slower reaction speed, cannot easily counter gadgets. I figured the gadgets were going to be a key factor in this, but damn, this was super close. A lot closer than I expected. Now, if we can get Neo on Death Battle, I'd be really pleased to see another Keanu Reeves character, you know?
artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artist himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right, despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has, and that superior speed gave him an edge in both
Let me
close
read
quarter
this.
combat and
Though they are likely outliers, Bond has dodged electricity from Gusto Graves and GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, as well as the laser beams in The Man with the Golden Gun and Moonraker.
on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming, and that's the whole point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal.
Let's see here. Bond's X-ray, night vision, and echolocation gadgets would have shut down Wick's attempts at stealth, while the nanosuit would have assured himself he'd stayed hidden himself.
Everyday objects.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew the gadgets were going to be a downfall.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nano.
Let's see here. The Aston Martin is impenetrable to all Wick's weapons, and there was nothing stopping Bond from hurtling inside it, while Wick's Mustang could not compete with its firepower. Yeah, I was afraid they weren't going to include the Mustang, because the Mustang's just a standard Mustang, if memory serves me correctly.
Suit and remote control.
But it's not bad at battle. I mean,
Wick's
it's a
endurance
decent...
might be
This is a
mind-blowing,
decent way
but
of
he isn't
returning.
invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight
Let me
out of
guess, that
science
pen's gonna
fiction,
explode.
Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
The winner is Bond. James Bond.
I knew that pen was going to explode at some point. And no, this is not a joke. Yes, there is a Bond movie called Octopussy. I am not joking. That is the actual title.
Hey, if you want more Death Metal ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes
So,
stuff. Just click that
there with
join
me to
button.
make the music. Alrighty. And I already know what's coming. Black Adam versus Apocalypse. September 18th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, stand by scene. Yeah, that was rather closer than I initially thought it was gonna be. But, yeah, pretty decent return to Death Battle, I will give it that, but am I sad that Wick lost? Yes, but am I okay with this outcome? Yeah, I mean, it was super close. It was a super close fight. But, in the end, I underestimated the gadgets. Therefore, I might punish myself later by playing a GoldenEye game from the N64. Or the GameCube, I don't know. Because I've never played a James Bond game in my entire life. So yeah, blasphemy of the highest order, I should be slapped with a stick. But, as for Black Adam versus Apocalypse, please, oh please, make it better than Scarlet Witch versus Satana. That last Marvel vs. DC fight was terrible, and I will be grateful if you made it better than that fight. But anyways, that's it for this react. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Until then, Captain Hedgewolf signing off. I'll see you in the next stream. So good day, people. I will see you later in the Jack 2 stream.